Oh boy. All right. Well, we got two people in. What's up? Welcome. Welcome to the LaVar Walker Daily Show podcast. I said, you know what? I'm going to do this shit live just to make it a little bit more interactive. So if you want to talk with me while we do this, I don't really care. So I just got back, ran up to GameStop. My son had a gift card today to get a new game. He was going to get the new NBA 2K23. We thought it was $50 on this gift card. Turned out there was only $25. So he had to end up going in his own pocket for the other 25 because I'm going to teach responsibility in this household. Yeah, I know he's the only child, but nah, you got to pay. You got to come up off of that if you want the game. So we ran around, went to 3 different GameStops, and nobody had it. And then we just finally came home to order it. And then I made him cough over the bucks because he wants that game. So what's going on? I just thought I would come in. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep doing this every single day. I hope each and every one of you are having a good day. I'm sitting here in my gallery department jogging suit that I wear quite often. And you know what? Now I'm getting older. I don't care. I like clothes, but I'm going to start wearing the same shit over and over again. Because you know why? Because I don't really go nowhere. I mean, y'all see this. You might even see me in public in this. I don't care no more. I don't care. And that's one of the most beautiful things about getting old. You don't give a fuck no more. You know? And I think like maybe the older I get, the more asshole-ish I become. And then I think about my dad and why he didn't have friends when I was growing up. You know, when you're young, you got hundreds of friends. Then you start to grow and the friends become less and less. And they become less and less because you don't want to be fucking bothered with people. Because people can be quite messy and it becomes quite confusing and daunting when you're in a group of friends, so-called friends. You develop this think tank. Somebody has to take leadership position. Competition ensues. It's too much. It's too much. I'm one of the most extroverted, introverted persons that you'll ever meet. I don't even talk around people because I do so much talking online, at the comedy club. Speaking of the comedy club, I will be at the Arlington Draft House February 24th, 25th. Make sure you get those tickets and come out. And if you can't make it, tell a friend to tell a friend. But back to me being sick of people and not really getting close to people. I don't even have a circle. I have a period. That's literally what I have because people scare me often. And it's hard for me to work with others. It's very difficult. I've turned down a lot by saying, no, I don't work well in groups. I need to work alone. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's some type of personality disorder that I need checked out, but that's where I'm at right now. So since this is the LaVar Walker Daily Show podcast, I'm going to be covering different topics of today. And we're going to start with our first topic, the gun debate. Now, in over half of the nation, people can carry without a permit, without a license. Everybody can pack a pistol. There's been a lot of debate about it. A lot of people are upset. Man, they trying to purge all this. That is not true. I'm very much for this. I believe in citizens being able to protect themselves, especially being from the South Side of Chicago, where I feel everybody on the South Side needs a gun. Everybody, okay? People always say, but it's the guns. No, it's not. No, it's not. People use the guns to kill people. Saying guns kill people is like saying you left a hammer outside and a house was built. It's not going to be built unless you use the hammer to hammer the nails into the wood and begin to construct the frame and shit like that. So, no. Now, for people who don't buy into this debate, let me tell you something. In no time of history has a criminal ever registered for a handgun. Do you think when niggas get to shooting or busting or robbing somebody, you think those guns are registered? No. So why wouldn't you, as a citizen, want to be protected and has the same advantage as this criminal guy? Will we lose some lives? Maybe. But guess what? There are no solutions in society, mostly only trade-offs. So you get a little bit of this for a little bit of that. That's my stance on the gun debate. Everybody carry, be happy, be safe. But see, when everybody's carrying, that'll make a robber or a criminal think twice before running up on you. It's going to make them think twice. And then if everybody carrying, then guess what? The guy over there, he might get you back if he see you getting robbed. So he can draw that. So now we on an even playing ground, right? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Now I would say if you are a citizen, you into handguns or whatever, you can get you some training, go to the range, shoot your pistol, make sure it's cleaned, so it doesn't jam up at the wrong time, or maybe get you some mace. I know women are getting into guns too, and I don't know why women want cute guns. Women, y'all need to tell me, why do you need a cute gun? Why do you need a gun with a bedazzled hammer? Pow, pow. It's almost like women get these beautiful guns and they want to brag. I thought the beats came, I just shot her, pow, pow, and I hit her with it. I had like glitter down. It was cute. I had cute bullets. Just get a regular gun. So that's our first topic for today. Let me see. Are you guys commenting in here? Let me go in my comments real quick. Oh, man, I got somebody in here all the way from Cambodia. I see you. Chicago. LaVar should have been in the low instead of pharmaceuticals. Why you say that? Let's show that. Why you say I should have been in law instead of pharmaceuticals, man? Good, Tori. Get you a regular 40 Glock. That'll be nice. So we're going to go in on the next topic of discussion today, and that is IceCube still wants to do Friday. IceCube still wants to do Friday. Oh, and shout out to Daryl Ford from Tucson, Arizona. I think Cube should let it go. If you see me, IceCube, call me. I would tell you, man, just let it go, man. We had 3 great classics. Now a lot of the cast has been so long, the cast is, a lot of them are dropping like flies. So just let it go. And in 2022, everybody is probably older than Pops was when he started the original Friday. So I don't know if people want to sit around and see 60-year-old men acting like children, especially black men, 60-year-old black men acting like children. I don't think so. I think the best way to go, if they want to do a Friday, how about do a prequel to Friday? Okay, call it Thursday. And then you have younger characters. Maybe you could bring in Fly to play Tucker, bring in IceCube's son to play you, and just do a prequel or how you even got to Friday. What happened that day before? Or just leave it alone, because we've been ruining too many classics. We have ruined too many classics. I can't think of a classic sequel that was better than the first one. From Anchorman, it's only one. I think Top Gun was good, but we are ruining classics. We need to get back to just having some creative ideas, sitting at the round table, having some discussions, and let new writers come in and write you something. Hey, I'm in the WGA. You can reach out to me. I'll write you. So I write you a script. I'm writing on the show Life and Beth, which is also, we will begin filming season 2. We'll begin filming this month. I will be filming season 2. I'll be putting that lab coat back on to be in the pharmacy and television land, where that is the best place to be, in the pharmacy. And you know what? Speaking of pharmacy, I'm going to get off topic here to all my pharmacists. If anybody is watching this and you are a pharmacist or you are in healthcare, I want to address some issues in healthcare and what's happening to healthcare in America. So what has happened to healthcare in America is this: greed, a lot of corporate greed. And not only greed, But all of healthcare in America, they're overworking all the practitioners. They're overworking nurses. They're overworking physicians. They're overworking pharmacists. They're doing all this. And while these people are being overworked, you have a suit, which is the insurance man that sits in the office. They can't balance a chemical equation, that's running these hospitals and making all of the money. All of the money. So this whole thing in healthcare is a game of, you have people that go to school for very, very long periods of time. You have extraneous boards you need to pass, extraneous tests you need to pass. You have to go through so much to get the position that is required with you. And then you get it and you become a slave. Like, it's like, as a healthcare professional myself, or a former healthcare professional, I felt as if I was a slave. Like, it's not, you can only do primarily what you're told. So you're like programmed. And, with all of the student loan debt, what can you do? You can't bankrupt the debt. So people are just working like dogs, and it's crippling healthcare. So you're seeing a lot of doctors quit. You're seeing a lot of pharmacists quit. You're seeing a lot of nurses quit. And that's why I did the video. I did a video not too long ago. I don't know if y'all saw it. I did a video in regards to some nurses who did a TikTok video explaining their icks. And these young ladies were terminated. I don't think that had anything to do with how they service patients. I think they were just very busy, and they're human. And I think everybody should be allowed to express themselves freely. If you're not harming patients, if you're not posting patient information, I don't see a problem with it. If you're on your break, you can't do a TikTok. And so they make healthcare professionals like healthcare professionals aren't human, but we are. And to all of the people, when I did that video, what was so shocking, there were so many nurses saying that these women deserved to be fired. And the problem I have with that is, listen, these women are you. They are you. Don't you want to advocate for your own freedom? Or would you rather just throw everybody under the bus to get brownie points? That's what happens a lot in healthcare. A lot of y'all working in offices, it's always some asshole in the office telling on everybody. Some pharmacist somewhere, he telling on everybody. Everybody telling on everybody is nasty, is messy, and it makes a miserable work environment. And the only way that they can take that out is on patients. This is what's happening, and we need to be honest about it. Like, understand, you know, a lot of us, we just in a game. It's a shell game, and to the point now where Walgreens is getting so bad. So we had in the pharmacy world, there's a surplus of pharmacists because you had so many schools opening up. But what has happened, they open up all of these schools. But what's happened in pharmacy world is a lot of the salaries have plateaued. You've had so many pharmacists come out, and now you don't even have a lot of students applying to be pharmacists because you have things like that, like social media. See a guy like me telling you don't do it. And if any of you that I've inspired to be a pharmacist, because I get that a lot, man, you inspired me to go to pharmacy school. If I did, you didn't listen to the jokes. You did not. You didn't listen to what I was saying. I'm crying out when I do those bits about the pharmacy. I'm crying out. That is what I was doing the whole time. So I don't even know why you choose such a profession. But anyway, back on course here. So what's happened is all those schools opened up, had a surplus, word got out, things are flat, kids are not applying. But guess what? You still have all these schools open. So what do the schools do? The schools begin to lower the requirements to get in. So you don't have to take a PCAT, you don't have to probably even interview, lower GPAs, because these schools, they just need asses and seats Just like me selling tickets at a comedy show, which I will be at the Harlington Draft House, February 24th, 25th. You can get those tickets. You see it scrolling right across the screen. And this is where we at right now in healthcare. And it's getting so bad that Walgreens right now is offering a $75,000 sign-on bonus for pharmacists. That's how bad it is. And you know what that sign-on bonus is? The sign-on bonus is actually handcuffs. So they can get 2 years out of your ass and chain you to the register so you can't leave because they have such high turnover. So they want to nail your ass to the cross. And they'll give you the $75,000 bonus, but guess what? They're going to tax it. Okay? So once they break it down and you get the 38.5 or the 40 grand, if you quit before it's time, you have to pay it all back with interest. So you only got 38, but now you got to pay back 75. That's what's going on. So it's a horrible thing. We really need to change it. There need to be big changes made. I don't know if maybe we go to a cash model, make prices transparent to lower everything across the board, or maybe practitioners just no longer take insurance and just work out some deals or something. I don't know. That's where we're at. So moving right along to our next topic. Now, Elon Musk, a lot of people talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk lost $200 billion this past year. $200 billion. People like, damn, people talking crazy about Elon, but money is relative. And when you get up into the billions of dollars, let me tell you something. He lost $200 billion. And that got him down to a terrible small amount of measly. After losing 200 billion, now he's down to 146 billion. Oh my God. Oh, woe is him. Let me shed my tears because I couldn't imagine having 346 billion and being down to 146 billion. I'm pretty sure Elon will be eating rice and beans for the next year or 2 years, or maybe he'll go down to Walmart and punch the clock and work some overtime to try to get that up. People, quit hating on Elon, okay? When you get into the billions of dollars, money is relative. Understand, 1 billion seconds is 34 years. 1 billion seconds is 34 years. He has $140 billion. Multiply that by years and seconds. Okay, he can still live. And you know what? I'm going to do the math. So I told you, 134 times 34. So he has 4,556 years of money left. Okay, so you will definitely, we will all run out of food before that man runs out of money. And here's a stock tip. He's lost a lot of that money because Tesla stock dipped. And I own Tesla stock as well as Tesla. And I would tell you, all my followers, go buy this stock. This shit is on sale. The reason I am avid about supporting Tesla, they were 10 years ahead. And I'm no finance guy, no shit like that. I'm just double down on Tesla stocks. Understand, the technology that they have is about 10 to 15 years ahead of the competitors. The batteries, he's made a new battery, a 4680 battery that lasts long. It has cooling elements and properties. And also one of the major things is Tesla owns most of the infrastructure. So if you going to get to charge your Tesla, the networks are everywhere. Every Target, they're all over. There are thousands and thousands of stations. A lot of these EV companies that are trying to catch up, well, not EV companies, but actual automotive companies that are trying to test up, they don't have this. And I don't know if you go to an EV charge. I don't know. But I'm with Tesla 100%. And I just believe the stock has declined because people are in their feelings about how Elon bought Twitter or some shit. And people are mad at him for buying Twitter. I don't know why. He did not need to buy Twitter. If I got three, I really think his intention on buying Twitter was for the betterment of society. I really feel like he was trying to, or is trying to protect freedom of speech. Because the irony is, people are saying Elon Musk is trying to destroy freedom of speech by allowing people to speak freely on Twitter. Come on, man. Wake up, guys. Let's not do this, okay? Moving right along, I want to talk about Young Thug. Now, Young Thug is he goes to trial this week, okay? And I need to bring this up. So Young Thug is going Young Thug trial. Now, he's supposedly facing life. Let me see. Jury selection. Let's see if we can find something because I got my screen pulled up here. So let me join. Let me put the screen up. There we go. And let me find. Let's go look at that. Let me find Young Thug. Let's see. Young Thug. What do I want to call it? Is it trial or do I call it? What do I call that shit? Like, let me see. Young Thug trial. Plea deal. Boosie scolds YSST for plea to agreeing to testify. Boosie is mad. So Boosie has been really upset with people telling and all this shit. And there are a lot of people up in rage about people telling. But it's 2023 and it's time for us to evolve. Being a street nigga is like being a caveman. It literally is. It literally is. I'm telling you. You're not going to win. Nobody's going to win in that shit. You know who's going to win? The lawyer that's bleeding your ass dry. Then the State Department, the DA that's going to prosecute you. Let's just let it go. We do not have to walk to the beat of the street nigga drum. Let's just do good. Let's do good. Okay? No matter how hard you think it is, it could be a whole lot worse. And I know people tell me this all the time, you know, they complain and shit and tell me about black people, you know, how we disenfranchised and disadvantaged. And a lot of times people talk about slavery, which was an atrocity. That shit was horrific. But what people are not talking about are cell phones and electric car batteries. You probably ask yourself why I said that. I said that because in the Congo right now, slavery is going on where you have children digging cobalt out of mines. And this is very protected. This is a huge business. They have children, grown people working for $1 a day, digging cobalt out of mines. Okay? So you could sit up here and tweet and complain and get on your goddamn phone and holler at me and all this old shit. So we can all do a little better, man. We can. No excuses. 2023 and me. No more excuses this year. That's it. Fuck it. No matter how bad life is, it can get a whole lot worse. So that's all I want to say. But I want to say what happens if Thug is not Young Thug consequences or something. Is that what I want to look for? Young Thug consequences. If he doesn't take this plea, but maybe it's on media takeout. Let me see. I hope y'all are enjoying this daily podcast I'm doing because I'm just trying to do some different shit. Sometimes the side by sides get a little bit boring, and I just want to sit. Young Thug's father wants him to decline RICO plea deal. Let me see. His son should reject if he's offered one. Let me see. What is Young Thug facing? What charges is young Fug facing? Let's see. Street racing. He got new charges. Oh wait, let me see. Let me see, because it says something about him getting life in jail. Let me see. Life in jail. Facing 20 years. All right, let me see here. YSL's RICO case. Love you. He was crying. Gonna walk free. He facing life. Wait a minute. Maybe they were saying he gonna get 30 years or something like that. Let me see. Young Thug, 30 years. Let me see here. This is insane. I'm looking for it. It just had a good article on that. Well, anyway, if he's convicted, he's facing like 30 years, I think he's facing life in jail. Let me see if I can find that. Young Thug faces life in jail. 62 felony charges. I don't know, man. I think Thug need to go and plead out if he can. I don't really know, and that's why I'm so thankful I'm not no street nigga, because it's too much. There's no freedom in it. It's like you in jail, but you're not in jail, even if you out there doing what you're doing. Because they all telling on him. Everybody is telling on the man. They all telling on the man. They all going home. And I think, Thug, you should go home too, man. You make good music. Hell, people gonna follow you if you keep making a hit, even with Gunna. I know people talking about Gunna, but hell, if he put a hit out, I'm pretty sure nobody will care, because the general population is not street people. That's a very small amount of people. So, let me see. Well, I've been on here quite some times. It's about 28 minutes. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And let me, son, what are you? Get out of here. So we're going to go over a couple of comments. We got Daryl Ford, what up? John Mock, what up? Sofal Chun, what's happening, man? Hope you make us need it. Man, I appreciate that, lady. Navoa, appreciate you. Happy New Year from Al. You need a moderator, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying something different here. And what up, Chin Ping? He out in Cambodia. That's dope. I got a Cambodian fan. Okay. I just got my license. A cute gun. All right. You remind me of a comedian. What comedian I remind you of? You should let me know. You say I'm giving the game away? Man, it's a lot of comments on here. I don't really know. I guess the more I do this, okay, well, since I am talking to y'all, how do y'all like this so far? What do y'all think? Can I see y'all? Because I'm on this StreamYard. So look, I remind you of LaVar Walker. I'm LaVar. Who the hell is, I remind you of LaVar Walker. Do you mean me? Happy New Year's, Aki. Y'all like it? So y'all want me to do this every day? Just come in and we can have our discussions. Okay, I appreciate that. When you say more comedy, Wreak Havoc, what do you mean? Do you want me to do a show? I'm just talking. I don't know. What are you talking about? What are you talking about when you say more comedy? You gotta let me know, man. Before I sign off here. Okay, she likes it. Tierra. Let me show Tierra. All right, Tierra likes it. Santa Oil. Haha, I don't know, bro. I'm dumb. That's what comedians do, give away free game, but in funny kind. That's right, Glenn. Appreciate that, man. Well, guys, that's going to end our show today. This is the LaVar Walker Daily Show podcast coming at you 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Love you all. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. So thank you.